the Cleveland defense, let's go ahead and stick with Chicago here, terrorizing Justin Fields all game. So Myles Garrett with 4.5 sacks in that 26-6 win over the Bears. They sacked Justin Fields 9 times. 9 times? If it wasn't for a late Chiefs rally in week 1, the Browns would be 3-0. So how confident are you saying that Cleveland is an actual contender in the AFC, Pearce?
Yeah, the Browns are definitely contenders. They must have been watching the sweat last week. I think we fired them up, or at least I did. So you're welcome, Cleveland, for that. They definitely proved me wrong. The defense got it together. But before, let's pump the brakes a little bit. That Bears offensive line was terrible, and Justin Fields looked just awful under pressure. He just made poor pocket reactions. He scrambled at the wrong times. But give the Browns some credit. Defense did what it was supposed to do and absolutely just shut down the Bears. What I really like about what the Browns are doing is their play action looked amazing last week. And if you look at some of the top teams in football right now, they're getting a lot of yards off the play action pass. That's the Browns' bread and butter. If they can get that going, then we should watch out for them.
Yeah, Geoff, what do you think here, dude? Because Cleveland was able to get the ground game going in the second half.
Yeah, look, Cleveland is a really dangerous team when they get everything going, but I'm kind of like Pearce. I mean, I don't think I'm ready to put them in the elite of the AFC yet, like up there maybe with Buffalo, but the AFC North, I think I declared them the best team in this division preseason. There's really nothing for me to change my mind. I think the Ravens, extremely lucky to be 2-1 right now. Oh. Extremely lucky. Pittsburgh's done. Cincinnati is a really nice story, but I don't think they're better than the Browns. I think the Browns are in a great shape to win that division, and absolutely. But I wouldn't quite put them up there yet. They've just been so inconsistent on defense, and again, it's Chicago. That O-line was terrible. So yeah, great game. Myles Garrett is amazing, but I think I'd like to see a little bit more consistent stretch from this team before I go and say, oh yeah, this team's got a legit shot at making the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Reid, it wasn't a particularly crisp game for Mayfield, but the team was able to do more than enough around him to get the win.
Yeah, Mayfield's coming in with an injury too, right? His status was kind of up in the air the entire week, and so you're not going to come out and say that he was at full strength, because he wasn't. And that's the thing, right? That's the thing that you like about this Browns team, is that they have depth, right? With Jarvis Landry out, OBJ fits right in. Austin Hooper has a decent game, and Kareem Hunt. This team is poised to have a decent run if they stay healthy in the playoffs, because their defense can play like they did, maybe not to that extent, but they can play like that because they can hold teams like Kansas City Chiefs and keep it close. And their run game is so good. Kareem Hunt is fantastic as a backup, and if anything happens to Chubb, you're not going to lose as much delta as you would, let's say, like Christian McCaffrey and Chuba Hubbard, right? Like that's the thing, right? You're not going to lose that much with Kareem Hunt. The system still goes, and they're firing on all cylinders, right? Like, AFC is Kansas City, Buffalo, Cleveland, in my opinion, and Cleveland looks like a pretty good team in all facets of the ball.